us at the bar, please.
Welcome to Tavern Tales, a curated 5e Dungeons & Dragons adventure set in the tales of the Yawning Portal campaign module by Wizards of the Coast. Previously on Tavern Tales, when giant millstones attack, with everyone finally getting on the other side of it, we can move on to the next room, but maybe some healing is in order.
Come sit down and drink with the enemy, raise a glass and toast to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So come sit down and laugh with the enemy, raise a glass and sing to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So I won't end up being alone, 'cause I won't drink my drink alone. So what about you? One beer or two, I'll drink to you.
All right then. So,
Except John
where was
happy.
Where was Maryland in all this?
Well,
Making me talk with this thing. This is a horrible idea.
Instant regret.
I love it.
It's good
hilarious.
though. You're good though.
Several regrets.
so because Maryland is an air genasi, she kind of turned into air and just dissipated into
Never
the air.
to be seen again.
No. No, I don't think that's what happened. She came back.
So Aaron is giving me another white gem to allow Maryland Jane to run and avoid. So Aaron has given me another gem to allow for Maryland to also be part of this opening of the double doors and standing on either side. That's perfectly great. Yeah.
Yes.
Next time it's sexy time with your wife, please use that voice.
The look that Paige just gave Aaron, folks, was one of either contempt or disdain.
Disdain, I think, is a good describer.
We'll stick with that. Yeah.
Did you not like that voice?
Oh, it's so funny.
It's great. It's a good voice.
It's magical.
Is it because he uses it too much around the house?
I've never used that
kidding, I'm
voice.
just
Ronan.
kidding.
You're like, Aaron, why didn't you unload the dishwasher? And Aaron's like,
I don't recall you asking me.
You have done that voice because every time you do it, I say you sound like Whitey, and then I force you to watch the movie.
Aaron just gestured to
The Adam
himself and
Sandler
said,
one, the
I am
cartoon
Whitey.
8 Crazy Nights?
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched that. You said the mother was reminded you of my mom.
Yeah.
Aw, Whitey's you.
I'm Whitey.
So every
Whitey.
time you've done that voice, I was like, you sound like Whitey, and then you never noticed, so I made you watch it.
Yeah, and then she's like, oh, the Jewish mom is like your mom.
It is totally, if you have ever seen 8 Crazy Nights,
Yeah.
it is his mom.
Yeah,
Cool.
Except,
100%.
I can't wait to see it.
except they haven't met
Oh,
my
it's
mother.
good.
It's so good. It's so funny.
It's hilarious.
So inappropriate.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love it.
It's Sandler. Back when he was
It makes me
inappropriate.
cry, though.
Before he did Disney movies.
No, Hotel Transylvania isn't Disney.
No, like he did like a Disney movie
DreamWorks.
before then. I know. He did kids movies before then.
Didn't he do Click? That was
did
like his
Click.
first
Yeah.
foyer
There's that.
into-
Welcome to the Sandbox, where we discuss Adam Sandler movies and Adam Sandler's career at length. Meanwhile,
Adam Sandler Appreciation Podcast.
it's the Boulder's turn. It is time for the millstone to wreak havoc. Please roll a saving throw, Florida man. Only you
Roll
can
your
be
dice.
smushed by the boulder at this point. Oh, following all 4 of the other of you, please just roll saving throws. They are not for you.
Oh no. 9.
You failed.
Ow.
You were not able to kip up off of it again correctly this time. Please describe your smooshing.
So Florida man, like all Florida men.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
I'm a big whopping liar.
Rude. That's racist.
You were about to get smooshed.
Click. Mm-hmm.
But then the boulder ran into something, could not get past it.
What was it?
But the boulder clambered up over this thing because of damage that had been done to it, and then slowly proceeded towards you, giving you advantage on your check.
Yay!
Because the storyteller says that when the air genasi stopped the immovable rod and pushed the button, it was like around waist height for the air genasi, because Chelsea never described how high up she stopped the thing. So I'm going to describe it as saying it's to my benefit.
Okay. Want me to roll again? It's fair. It's
So you have advantage on your check.
I know, but I actually want to crush Beatles.
24. That's much better.
So while you rolled the die and it didn't really get picked up on the microphone, there was some crosstalk that happened where Allison's like, why didn't you spend the gem to stop the boulder from going forward at all? To which Chelsea replies,
I just want to see it crush the Beatles.
so Chelsea was perfectly content to also smush Florida Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Florida Man, you manage to kip up off of it as it catches over the thing, and you manage to stay in front of it and not get smushed to 27 hit points of damage. And it is now your turn.
Cool.
Roll a d20, and if you roll a 1 or a 2, your immovable rod will be destroyed.
So mean.
So that's 10% chance.
Ha.
It is not destroyed.
Being destroyed. My only cool thing I have.
Yeah, everybody got 2 things, but
Yeah, but the other one's a stupid book in languages I don't know.
Is Penny near me?
no.
That's
She's
what I
like
was thinking.
way up. We're
Not
near
10
you.
feet. The millstone itself is 10
No,
feet
I just wanted to
wide,
go
so-
and touch her wounds.
You cannot see Penny. You cannot see Alabama. You can't see Maryland or Tex either,
Oh.
because they opened the doors at the bottom of the tunnel, and now you're the only one in the tunnel with the millstone that you can tell.
But it like passed me, right?
Has not passed you yet. No, you've kicked in front of it.
I would like to get around it and not get skished. Or jump over it. Or go under it.
Because I hit the rod and went over top, so then you slide underneath.
No, I was avoiding.
Then she had to make her saving
I was
throw.
avoiding it.
But,
That would have been really cool.
but
Can we change that?
remember you smashed those rollers?
Oh, yeah. I don't know what that did yet.
So maybe you could use that action to help you get past the boulder, the millstone.
Okay, I'll go slide and tuck underneath the rollers.
This is just a cool thing that I enjoyed. So here's a blue gem.
Yeah.
Make a simple athletics check.
13.
Yeah, it's great. You throw yourself down into the ground and the boulder comes bounding. The millstone comes...
I'm thinking like train tracks where you hide underneath the train tracks. That's
yes,
the
that is
feeling.
exactly what happens. Yep.
So,
Make a quick strength saving throw, which, I mean, you should be able to ace because you're just going to hold and help the millstone pass over.
it's like 2 feet, 2 hands.
Yeah. And this day will forever be known to Florida Man as Passover.
23.
Wow. Holy moly.
Holy roly. Holy
Holy
roly.
moly. Do you want to describe this, or you're good with what's...
So she's like, where am I going to go? And I had already passed it, but I had run up and for some reason run back or run towards it after I damaged the roller. And so I'm going to slide towards the stone into the hole. And I try to make myself as cylindrical as possible with my legs primed and ready to like replace roller like action and shove the stone over.
Cool. I love it. The stone passes you.
Nice.
The stone then rolls the rest of the way down the slope and then crushes a bunch of beetles. But do those beetles see it coming? All of the beetles have +0 to their dexterity saving throws. So you had to beat a 15 or better, or the beetles would be crushed utterly by the millstone. How did we do? First beetle.
13.
Describe if you would like to.
This beetle was playing with his rock by the door, just minding his own business. Then the door's open. He's like, who's there? And he turns around and suddenly this giant stone comes over towards him. And slowly he reaches out for his rock. But before he can move his rock, his hand gets crushed. And then the rest of him gets crushed. And
Beetles
as
have
the
hands now? Like,
this
so
beetle's
one-
got his little leggy hand
Yeah.
thing. He's playing with his little rock.
Of course, because he's
Yeah.
into rock and roll.
Exactly.
Well, not so much the roll now.
So as the stone rolls over, all you see is this imprint of like a flat disc with one hand out towards another flat disc.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then how did the next beetle fare?
Not so good. Worse than the other one, just slightly. Also didn't see it coming. Was just, out hanging out with his beetle friends. Not nowhere. Just millstone. Bang. Dead. Yeah. It's real sad.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
How did the next beetle do?
This one saw it coming. I got it. I got a 16.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I got a 16.
Please describe what happens.
So much like with Florida Man, this beetle found like a little indent in the ground, just kind of burrowed his way into it.
Ooh.
And then the boulder just kind of rolled over him.
Wow, that's so cool. Damn lucky beetle. And how did the last beetle do, Paige?
Not well.
Please describe its death.
The last beetle tripped and the stone started from the bottom of the beetle's feet. Is this a beetle or a beetle? Like a beetle or a human beetle?
It is a beetle.
Oh, okay. That's awful. Okay.
Named John.
What?
No, mine was John.
Really?
Yeah. Because it came out of nowhere. Chapman.
So
Okay.
I wanted to say it without being mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it starts at the back. The beetle has the same reaction as a tube of toothpaste. And as it rolls over it, you can just picture it going slow motion. And you can see the beetle start to flatten at the bottom and all of the juices in the beetle start pushing up towards its head as it inflates. And then as it rolls over, you just see a bunch of green goop explode from underneath the wheel. And you can, yummy.
Also, that's not how, in my household, people squeeze tubes of toothpaste, just so you know.
From the middle.
They just tend to squeeze from wherever is convenient.
Oh.
And then they don't put the cap back on.
Monsters.
Not me.
So then dry toothpaste cakes around the top, creates a little...
I'm going to buy you guys one of those toothpaste things off Amazon where you attach it with a suction cup and then you put the toothpaste in. And to get it, you just twist it and it beautifully empties the tooth.
Do it on your own, but
Yeah.
no one else agrees with me, apparently, in my household. The corridor is devoid of rolling millstones and has a very smashed, beat-up party as you rejoin and reconnoiter with each other. Florida gets herself up out of the hole that she dug for herself.
Yep.
Tex and Maryland, before the Beatles notice them, close the doors behind them and leave the Beatles with the wreckage of the millstone. And all of you make your way back up to the top of the location where one of you accidentally steps on the pressure plate
Don't
again
even.
and
I was
another
just thinking
millstone
that.
starts to... No.
That just went through my head and
Yeah.
I was like, don't step on the pressure plate.
Yeah, as the whole thing has reset, enough time has passed, and now you all begin the run again. No. We are now at the top of the tunnel, this little sloping ramp tunnel, and you're all together. Dust and debris slowly but surely continue to rain down from the roof in this tunnel.
So we need to get out of here, but also we hurt real bad. So what should we do?
Well, somebody
Once told me.
caused a disruption in the ceiling above us. And I don't know how long that's going to hold. So, yeah.
So why don't we move and then deal with our ouchies? Sound good? Don't
Yeah.
step on anything.
As long as you don't get more ouchies. And you shouldn't be saying nothing. I'm an air genasi. I'm loud as air. Pressure plate.
Makes a
I
good
actually
point.
don't know how I stepped on that pressure plate.
Although I will say I'm a little skinnier now. So I recommend the roller diet.
Also, what's your character's passive perception?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like shit.
As you've said in many times in the past, I'm a rogue, but I'm not very good at perceiving things.
I don't know why.
I feel like
Because it's a wisdom thing, and you're not a wisdom person.
Oh, yeah.
You chose to put all of that into strength.
And Dex. A lot of Dex.
every time I think of air genasi, for some reason, I don't imagine you having feet. I imagine you having the bottom of a genie.
Genie.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of what I thought sometimes too.
But you have feet.
Oh my gosh, maybe you have the bottom of the genie, but then two legs come out of it.
That's worse.
Weird. So
At the top of this tunnel, there isn't even a door. It's just an open entranceway to the left into a large, spacious room.
to the left, to the left.
But I take this moment to ask if you want to proceed further or need to deal with things.
We need to deal with things.
We have to deal with it.
We need to deal with things.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'm okay.
I play a roller on TV.
Who is all damaged?
I believe I got 3 of you, right?
Didn't get me.
1, 2.
Did you get One of those two?
Oh, I would have gotten Florida Man, but your
Rod.
immovable rod. Just 2.
I could just heal us.
Heal all of us?
Yeah.
Want to do that?
I mean, I could.
It's only 2.
Save me some spell
It's only
slots?
you 2.
Oh, it's only us 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to use that
Okay.
then. I mean, I could just do... No, I don't want to.
Are you going to heal anybody?
Yeah, of course.
What are you going to do?
If you heal her, I'll heal myself.
Okay.
How much damage have you taken?
27.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on you to start. So that's 12. Staying at level 2. And then I'll lay on some hands.
Cool.
Sound effect. I'm going to lay in hands. Get me.
Lay on hands. I can spend as much as I need to. So how much is left?
15. Thank you.
Yeah. Florida Man is like, this might sting a little bit.
Okay.
And like, I imagine like full on bruised, and when you get hit so hard that it breaks the skin kind of damage.
Oh, sorry. Can you also roll a d20? And if you roll a 1 or a 2, your loot broke.
Not my loot. No broken loot.
How'd you get?
9.
There you go.
Florida Man's like, I need you to like touch the wall a little bit just so I can, you know. And it feels like when you spray like disinfectant spray on your wounds.
Ooh.
It just kind of stings a little
Yeah.
bit because it's like all of a sudden out of nowhere, all of your like blood vessels are like re-knitting themselves all around the nerves. And so it doesn't feel nice. It's just like all of a sudden
It's vengeful healing.
it is. Yeah.
Cool.
It kind of hurts.
And then you can see that you have not done nearly enough healing with this cure wounds because Penny still...
Yeah. No, I'm doing the cure wounds, which is like,
Yep. So the cure wounds is done.
Yeah, and then I
so
have to touch
Penny,
you.
how can you show Florida Man that you're still...
Well, like
Badly hurt.
she got run over by a giant rock thing.
No, it's a millstone.
By a giant millstone. And so she's got a broken leg still. Oh, no, maybe not because she ran.
I like that
Sorry.
concept of some sort of broken leg. Is the bone sticking out?
Yes. Yeah, she ran on that. That's how baller she is.
Cool, because it's hollow, it whistles as the wind passes over it.
Can't really do that in the mic. I love Andy Griffith. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that did not get healed with your cure wounds.
So then Florida Man's going to be like, okay, I can lay down here for a sec
Okay.
and then give you
Be gentle with me.
I take off my belt
Ooh.
and I give it to you to like
Bite
stuff in
on?
your mouth. I'm like, this is going to hurt.
I have a beak, but I'll do it anyways.
Yeah. So I give her the belt and a red glow comes out of my hands and I like pop the bone back into place and at the same time use the healing, and so it kills.
Yeah, because that belt didn't do shit. You should have tied it around my beak because she just goes, ah!
Excellent.
Yeah, it was awful.
Thank you for that.
A little tear comes down her eyes.
Most of the dungeon is alerted to you.
It was a broken leg. It
I
hurt.
mean, they already heard millstone smashing out of a wall and then running over some beetles.
This isn't a covert mission.
George Beetle going, Rango, no! So yeah.
People consider you to be talentless, but you actually have a lot of talent.
Who
he's
considered him talentless?
Lots of people did.
Bunch of idiots.
I know, right?
Who's the best of all of them? As a guitarist, yeah.
No,
Ringo?
Ringo.
Oh, I thought we were talking about George. You said
No.
Oh,
George.
that was confusing.
Sorry. Yeah, Ringo is okay. He's not talentless. But
No.
And what are we doing over here for healing?
I'm casting Cure Wounds on myself.
Just a regular old cure wounds?
2nd level.
2nd level, do it up.
Yeah. 10.
Cool, so you're still down 17 hit points.
lot.
So are you going to cast it again?
I don't want to lose all my spell slots. I'm also use Healing Hands on myself.
What's healing hands do?
It gives me
As Paige seductively touches herself
all
on the
over.
shoulders and biceps.
So it's an ASMR thing, and I
Okay.
had it up. As an action, you can touch a creature and cause it to regain a number of hit points equal to your level. So I get another 6,
Okay.
right? So I'm up to 22.
What else would you like to do?
No, because I don't want to use any more of my spell slots.
You're in charge of the DM now. Go.
All the power is yours.
And we find Arizona, and we all live happily ever after.
We all get out alive.
Yay!
Please cast your spell and do your ASMR thing so that we all know what the color looks like for the storyteller.
Alabama, you gotta reach deep down inside yourself from the feet to the head and let that darkness wash over you to heal all your wounds and cuts and flatness so that you may be powerful once again. Amen.
Be powerful once again.
As he does that, bronze blacky flames begin at his feet as like an aura, because he said from his feet to his head, and they kind of engulf his body, and then they just disappear.
Cool. And then you touch yourself.
Oh yeah, I touched myself during all of that.
Well, it's a second action. So you cast your Cure Wounds spell.
Oh, that was Cure Wounds.
And then, oh, that wasn't Cure Wounds. That was your Aasimar thing?
Yeah.
Gross. Cool.
But I did like head and shoulders, knees and toes, but the opposite way.
Right. Cool.
And so I started at my feet and I caressed my body all the way up and did a body roll.
So Tony knows. Do you not know that song? Tony knows.
I don't know what Tony knows, but he's not in the game.
He knows what I'm talking about.
Cool.
This feels like a teacher thing.
It is. It's like a little kid song. You touch your toes and knees. It's cute.
So does anyone else need any more health?
Well, yeah, I do.
Okay. So I can cast.
Are you at full?
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Healing Spirit. It is a 5-foot cube, and any creature that I can see enter or start their turn in it gets 1d6 healing for 1 minute.
Are you sure you want to waste that on me?
Only one time.
Then I'm not going to use that because that's a pretty...
Because that could heal a lot of people if we got in trouble.
Yeah, so then I...
That's why I didn't use my big one.
You're only missing 3 hit points, right?
11.
Oh. Do you want me?
I'm at 24.
I don't have anything other than that.
I can use my healing word.
Is that a cantrip?
No, it's... Oh, I could do this on the first level. A D4 plus.
Do you not have Cure Wounds as well? Or just healing?
I just have healing word. That's my only healing thingy.
I just have so many group ones. I don't
Oh, yeah, I gotta sing things.
Right.
So,
We have Florida Man, who still has spells and whatnot, too. If Florida Man wishes to engage and heal up Al.
Are you still hurt?
11.
That's a lot.
yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I only rolled a 4 and a 1 on my...
A roll of Cure Wounds.
I can use up my spell slots if you need yours. How many do you have left?
I mean, they're just Divine Spite. I hope we don't run into any undead.
It's okay, I'll take care of them.
Okay.
All right. Take another 6.
Yay, third.
All right. And now we're done.
That probably should be good.
Was that a Cure Wounds?
Yep.
So you vengefully healed?
Yeah, it hurts. It stings.
Just like you say your somatic component, which is, or your verbal component, which is.
This is going to sting a little.
Ouch.
Good acting, everybody.
Well done.
We're getting Oscars. Or whatever the Oscars of podcasts are.
So it's not even a short rest. It's just a brief moment as you look and you see a spacious vaulted hall, weathered and cracked from the ravages of time. The walls are charred and scored, and scattered around the floor are several stone statues of baboon-like creatures, chipped and tipped over. The remains of a few once living baboons, partially eaten, lie nearby with a fungus covering their corpses.
I don't want these to come to life.
Especially if they'd be like zombie baboons.
Yeah, no undead, please.
I would like to go investigate these baboon.
Sure.
These baboons.
Yeah. You can head in. You can see immediately to your left one of these statues of a baboon. Further in, another 10 feet or so, is where one of them lays dead, fungus growing upon it.
Ugh.
Can I try and determine what has caused the death?
Sure, you can make a medicine check. You're going to have to get real close to it and poke around. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay. What's everybody else up doing at this time?
Can I use Divine Sense to sense if these baboons are actually undead?
Yes.
Are they?
No.
Okay.
Not yet. They're just dead right now.
Yeah, I mean, they could reanimate at any moment.
Yeah.
All right.
I think Penny would like to just kind of scope around the room. So not so interested in the baboons, but in the room itself. And maybe
Head
more
into
so
the
the
room more?
statues. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to tag along with Penny as well.
Cool.
Just kind of check out what's
Everybody
good.
starts moving further into the room. It's a large room.
Oh, okay. I will also move further into the room, but I'm going to stay on the outskirts closer to the wall.
Sure. How did we do on our medicine check?
16.
So you head up to the baboon. You can see that it has died and that there is this fungus growing out of it. Describe this fungus for me.
It is pink,
Cool.
and it almost looks furry,
Mm-hmm.
and it has a very pungent smell.
Ooh, what's that pungent smell? Tell me something that smells nice.
That smells nice.
Yeah.
Grass clippings.
Like fresh cut grass.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me something that smells nice.
You don't like fresh cut grass?
Fresh cut weeds.
Can I just say lavender?
Or vanilla or something?
Cool.
Pumpkin
It smells
spice?
like lavender and fresh cut grass clippings.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
Yeah. Oh, you like that? That's
I
That
love
would be
fresh,
good.
fresh cut
Really?
grass.
Yeah.
It's a good smell.
really.
It smells like spring and summer.
Do you like fresh cut grass clippings? So 4 out of 6 people like fresh cut glass.
Say that 10
Grass.
times fast.
Yeah.
Smells
I hate it because I am so very allergic to it
Oh, fair.
that it causes both asthma attacks, and if I touch it, it causes very bad rashes. So
It smells like yard work. That's what that smells like.
Not to me.
you don't do yard work? Oh, who does your yard work? Aaron does all the yard work.
We paid someone last summer.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it. So, yes, the fungus is growing out. 16 doesn't really... This baboon has been dead for quite some time.
You know, it sucks. That is like my highest proficiency, and I ruined it.
You can tell that the baboon has been eaten.
Can I do an...
You have done your medicine check, and that's what pulled up the information for you.
I was going to do an animal check or a monster check.
Monster
I'm
check.
just making up checks now.
Cool.
What is this, Witcher?
As
I don't
you
think-
move further into the room, you can see ahead something spherical floats in the air at about chest height. The sphere has a central eye and about a dozen tentacles growing out of its top.
Magic circle.
And each appendage has a white sphere with a black pupil at its tip.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, as my grandmama always used to say.
Well, it's got a lot of eyes.
I can see.
If you who are skilled in religion would like to make a check, please do so.
Chicken.
Did you beat a 12?
Yes.
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 Then all of you know that this thing that you look out upon also represents Nanahuatzin, who is also one of the 3 representations of the sun that Kinich Aja is part of.
What kind of being is it?
It is a big round being with appendages growing out the top of it.
But like
Like fiend? Is that a word you're
is
looking
a fiend, celestial.
How would you be able to
Oh
tell
my
that?
God.
for? Maybe perception?
insight check?
Or, yeah.
You would like to make an insight check to see if this being is some sort of celestial or fiend or whatnot?
Yeah.
That doesn't really, I mean,
Another religion check
Yeah.
for further detail.
doesn't seem like it's something that you're cognizant of. The lady over there with her divine sense notices, like, does not ping fiend or undead or celestial or demonic. I don't remember how all the different choices you have. It is none of those things.
Fae.
Consecrated or desecrated place as well.
It is neither of those things.
So my list is celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
It is none of those things.
Someone go talk to it who's
Sorry.
with Kinajaja.
Just to be clear, you don't know it is none of those things because that was just what your power allows you to do, like extra crap to, right? That's what you're saying. It's none of those 3 things. Confirmed by Florida Man, who says,
Doesn't seem to be evil.
Well, if it ate these baboons, I sure don't want to meet it.
Maybe we should try and talk to it and make friends.
Yeah.
Maybe someone who doesn't follow Zotsy.
Good point.
those of you who are investigating the room, the 3 of you that were not doing the medicine check, just so you know that as you move your way inward, you can see that there's little evidence to really show you what this room, this large 30-foot wide hallway that goes like 60 feet, has big arched roof in stone. Can't really tell what this room is for, but there is a carving etched into the center of the worn floor that depicts a silver sun with a single eye, which is one of the 3 sigils or symbols of the triumvirate of the sun god, of which Kinichaja is part of, or Nanahuatzin.
Cool. Before I go too close to pique this eye's interest on me, can I have a little call out to Kinichaja and be like, yo, Kinich, is this a guy I should talk to? Or Should I avoid him? Can I have like a little tit for tat? Is that ta? What's it called? There's a thing that
Quid
means a
pro
little
quo.
Tet-a-tat.
tat. One of those.
Head to head.
Conversation.
Yes. With Kinich.
Okay, you're going to cry out to your god.
Yes.
Cool. What are you going to say?
Hey there, Kinich Aja. I see I might be coming across a friend of yours. I think. Not sure. Is it somebody that would respect our connection at all? Like, wouldn't kill me? Just let me know before I cross paths. That'd be great, please. As she says that, she's going to pull the blade. She's just going to swipe her hand really quick.
What?
Yeah. A little
Okay.
blood for Kinich Aja.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Roll a d4.
I thought you were like
Plus your
Luke's-
sneak attack.
I thought you were cutting it off or something.
1.
Cool. Add your strength damage, so 5. No, just kidding.
Aw.
Just 1 hit point of damage.
Did you lose a finger?
Bleed on the floor.
I bleed on the floor. And in the blood, I make the sun symbol of Kinich Aja.
So you're going to draw on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay, you roll a d20 for me.
9.
Cool. That's great. Now you need to roll percentile dice. You have a 1% chance to reach your god for level you have, so that if you roll a 95 or higher, you will succeed at reaching out to Kinich Aja. Because you let blood, I'll give you an additional 5% chance. So roll percentile dice, and if you roll 90 or higher, something will happen.
83. No.
So close. Nothing happens. The room is still.
Damn.
Aside from this giant octopus thing that we see, is there anything else in the room other than it or the baboons?
Don't picture an octopus. Picture a beach ball with tentacles on top.
Okay, so picturing an octopus that I would draw if I was drawing something.
Okay, sure. I mean, usually you picture the tentacles coming out the bottom of the octopus, right?
I can't draw.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Oh, okay, sure.
Is there anything else in this room that we can discern or we come across?
Statues, eaten baboons, fungus everywhere, sigil on the floor. There's nothing else other than what I've told and described for you.
Okay.
You can see dimly as you've gotten closer that there is no other door in this room. You can just see another 10-foot wide passage leading out of this room. Okay.
I don't know that this is a representation of Kinich Aja, do I? Did anyone say that?
No one said anything yet.
Okay.
So you're just standing there as well.
Yeah.
I'm still over the creature's body. The
Cool.
baboons.
All of you roll initiative.
Oh no. Nobody yelled out, I want to talk to you.
Oh, God. Well, because I'm worried like the Zote stuff, right? It's going to be bad.
Maryland,
20.
Florida,
2. That means
Tex.
that I rolled a 1.
8.
Al,
9.
Penny.
9.
Yeah.
9 buddies.
Wow, what the hell, guys?
You're crouched down in front of this big sigil in the floor. You've bled upon it. You drew the little sigil and whatnot. You feel something bite your hand that you cut. Don't know what it was or any. There's a stinging sensation of biting in the cut, and the floating eye-shaped thing turns and blinks and starts wobbling towards you in some sort of attacking seems to bear malice towards you. What would you like to do, Maryland Jane?
I am going to have my hands on my weapons, but
It's a
I'm
good
going
place
to
for your
keep
hands to be.
yeah, I'm going to keep one knee to the ground, and I'm going to call out to the creature.
Okay.
I am one that serves Kinich Aja. If you are with him or in that realm of the sun, take mercy upon the sun's servant.
Cool.
And then it keeps advancing.
What else would you like to do with your action? It doesn't get to do anything else. So
I am going to delay.
that is not a thing.
That's not at all. Oh, right. That's only 3.5. Frick. What is this silliness? Okay.
Raise a glass and drink with the enemy. Raise a glass and sing with the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own. And raise a glass and toast to the enemy. Raise a glass and sing to the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own.
This concludes this episode of Tavern Tales, a curated Dungeons & Dragons 5e game set in the Tales of the Yawning Portal adventure module by Wizards of the Coast. Our intro and outro music is the song Tavern Tales by the Bad Billy Band. You can find out more about the Bad Billy Band on iTunes or at www.badbillyband.com or follow them on Twitter at badbillyband. Thanks for listening. please feel free to leave us a review on iTunes or find us on Twitter at @tavern_tales. We'll be back next week with more of the adventure.